P.O.C. This is Ontario Police engaged in 24-hour surveillance. It's vibrating the apartment. It's amplified in volume. That's light activity, audible activity, and relevant positioning in the environment where the fake sun is rising right here at 7:18 in the morning with impossible light activity that fills the inside of the apartment, impossible light activity that's occurring outside, the same impossible light activity that's occurring under the fake sun that remains here for over 11 hours setting on this side. That's the people of the state group stalking. This whole property is filled with 55 plus senior citizens engaged in state surveillance with a corrupt police department. All right, this is somebody over 55 walking in engineered light. She's monitoring me. That's domestic terrorism by the people of the state. And this whole property, Avanath Communities, is going to be subject to criminal and civil prosecution. This is also where the Ontario airport that has no terminal 2 or 4 anywhere in the environment, in violation of the zoning laws, that's going to result in commercial airline planes hovering over the property and then as though they're rising up in elevation, taking off anywhere near here, okay? That's the P.O.C. and that's the concerted conduct of a bunch of demons who are pacing in engineered light. This is what they're doing under the fake sun all day long. This is P.O.C. They're gonna be prosecuted for federal stalking, a sex offense, keeping a woman under surveillance. That's a sex offender. Well, his shadow's moving all around, and Avanath Communities has its employee group stalking in apartment number 41. All right, this is the entity that's engaging terrorism with the Ontario Police Department, and Tracy Banks is in the apartment engaged in federal stalking on her communication device. This is impunity and malice, and this entire property represents what the entire population is doing, while the center of the universe is at Woodside Senior Apartments at 408 West G Street, rising with a fake sun at 7:18 in the morning, setting with that same demon-possessed terrorist organization that Mike LORENZ will be permanently removed, not only from the position that he holds as a demon in a corrupt position where public corruption is occurring on his watch, which he's going to be criminally liable for, while the entity is keeping this helicopter activity over me, terrorizing and harassing as an entity, and engaging in what is terrorizing you right in your face, crossing path, group stalking, state surveillance right in front of your face. This is impunity. All right? That's a population that's going to be prosecuted as well. Your shadows all over, 3 of them. And the upright shadow here, that's a demon also. This is what the entity is doing under a fake sun. That's the intent to engage in that criminal conduct. And that sort of impunity and malice by population is going to be directly addressed at civil and criminal prosecution. And Avanath Communities is going to compensate for the harms that are continuously and ceaselessly inflicted, while the entire state, including the government, the corrupt government actor, that's the basis for disbanding. I just want you to see, here's my shadow over here as well. This is speaking to prosecution. Walking to operating the building, that's an Avanath Communities employee or a resident that's accessing a function of the building to engage in criminal activity, while the entity is maintaining presence with a fake sun 11 hours later, setting at 6 p.m., while that same terrorist organization is stalking all day long, engaging in surveillance. Engaged in federal stalking is what the demons are also doing. While they're walking all around, they're also representing communication device, engaging in surveillance online in violation of Title 18, Section 22618, subsections 1 and 2. This is P.O.C. This is 408 West G Street.